Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the broadcast. I'm your host, Suze, aka Suze Creamy. With me, as always, are my lovely co-hosts, Tammy, aka Unacceptable Canadian Girl, and Ash, aka Fun Acceptable Views. Ladies, how are you doing this fine evening?
I'm waiting
spectacular.
For What the fuck?
Spectacular.
Spectacular.
I'm good and so tired.
Why are you so tired? Why? What happened?
Because I've been out in the beautiful sunshine for the last 2 days, all day long for the most part.
Wasn't it nice?
Awesome.
I went out and I was like out for like 2 hours and I already got like tan lines. I'm like, yes.
Me too.
Yeah.
I've been trying to tan my very racist white legs.
You racist. Also with us, rolling my joints and churning my butter, is Jamie, aka Perception Correction. Jamie, how are you?
Excellent. I feel sorry for Tammy, all that sitting by the pool and it's just, I understand you're tired. I get it. I just wish I could give you like a back rub or something, just power through
I
this.
know. It's so exhausting sitting by the pool. I know.
It was a hard life for me the last 2 days, you guys.
It was so hard. All right, guys. So I have zero plans for tonight. Well, sort of. Like I have no specific topic. So I basically thought we could maybe go rogue again and just talk about some of the absolute batshit lunacy we've seen this past week. How do y'all feel about that?
Far right, free for all.
Freestyles are my fave.
Right? Like, and there's been some crazy fucked up shit this past fucking week alone. One of the things that really like got to me, and I'm like, people are fucking insane. So y'all know how I feel about those fucking feminists and that ridiculous bullshit scam lie they sold us. So I wanted to bring up good old Harrison Butker. He is an NFL kicker for the Kansas City Chiefs, and I think it was on May 11th. I may have the date wrong, but he was invited to give a commencement speech at a Christian college in Kansas called Benedictine College. Did y'all hear about that?
I did.
And it was insane. The modern feminists have been collectively losing their minds over his speech. This man was accused basically of putting women in their place, stating what roles they should have and stating that they should have no rights. Literally, that's basically what these bitches are trying to say that he said. Like, it's batshit fucking crazy because that's not what he said. That's not what he said. I actually wanted to quickly just read a few tweets that I came across of people that are in support of what he said.
Wait, one second. Do we have, I did not see said speech or hear said speech. Do we have the speech like for everybody to hear? Because there's probably people that haven't heard it.
Yeah, not the whole speech. The whole speech is long, but I have a couple clips that Jamie will play for us when I ask him to, in regards to the parts that these bitches are fucking losing their minds over. But the whole speech, it's actually a really good speech, and the whole speech is a little too long to play on here.
Yeah, it's like 20 minutes.
Yeah, but even the part that he talks, I kind of chopped a bit of it out because it was still going to be a little bit too long. But I Jamie will play like the key parts that they're fucking freaking out over. But I wanted to read some things that like a lot of people are like in support of what he said. There's a tweet here. This man says, "The man throws pure facts. Harrison Butker didn't say anything wrong." Riley Gaines, we all know who Riley Gaines is, right?
Yeah.
She says Harrison Butker has dominated the media the past week for merely saying women can be happy in traditional roles. The hysteria is ridiculous, but it's a testament of how rare passion-filled truth speakers are. Be more like Harrison. This other girl who I actually follow over on Instagram, love this woman. She does a video and she says, "I don't hear this kind of commotion for football players with 5 baby mamas who are on video beating their wives and children and driving their car 119 miles per hour."
That's so true.
Complete fucking facts. Then this one woman says, "Harrison Butker was right. Nothing wrong with women having a traditional role in life. We are meant to be nurturing and caring, showing our love, respect, and strength in the family unit. All these insufferable feminists can eat a bag of dicks. It's not like a real man wants to wear the vagina in the family. Yet I realize that's what you want them to do. I spent my time in the kitchen, my domain, making my family a simple Southern meal. Stay salty, ladies. And then she posted a picture of her delicious looking meal, which I was like, damn, I want some. So, okay. So what did he allegedly say that's making all these women have a fucking meltdown? Jamie, if you don't mind, I want to listen to some of the lunatic feminists and what they had to say about this speech. Could you play the first nutty female video that I sent you, please?
Nutty female on its way. I thought you were going to want the guy speaking first.
No, I want the nutty females first. I want the nutty females.
2 seconds. And kablam.
For the ladies graduating today, congratulations. You worked so hard for absolutely nothing. You're probably excited, thinking you've made it in life, when the truth is, your life doesn't even begin until you find a man who wants to marry you. Many of you ladies are here because you were fed lies and told that you could work and have a successful career as a woman. I'm here to tell you that your career dreams should continue to be nothing but dreams because you were put on this earth to only serve a man and birth his children. Your diploma is useless. You might as well just rip it up and throw it in the trash on the way out. What truly matters is your ability to wash dishes, your ability to cook and feed your husband, your ability to wash and fold laundry, your ability to breastfeed and change a diaper. These are the things that college didn't teach you, but don't worry, it's never too late to learn. My wife is an amazing example. She once had dreams, but instead I get to accomplish all of mine because she knows her place. Ladies, instead of dedicating your time to job searching on LinkedIn or Indeed, why don't you research how to be the most important thing in the world, a traditional housewife? Thank you.
Wow.
Oh my God.
I'm not going to lie. I was trying not to lose it when Jamie put up the banner.
I know, right?
I know.
Well, I was muted because I knew I was going to be laughing through that whole thing because she's fucking insane. Oh my
He
God.
doesn't say anything like that. He's just
he doesn't.
honoring women who choose to take on that role because women in that role don't typically get any sort of kudos for the work that they do.
Exactly.
Unbelievable.
Now, wait till you hear the next nutty female.
I still haven't. I have no opinion because I don't know what he said.
You will agree momentarily.
You ready?
Ready for the next nut.
Hit it.
One of the most dumbass things I've seen on the internet, which says a lot because the internet is one stupid place, is that dumbass kicker's graduation speech. And what makes it even worse is he has a daughter, and that daughter has to grow up in a home where her own father literally doesn't think that she deserves rights. He does not think that her life is purposeful or worth living until she's someone's wife and pushes out a baby. He thinks that she should grow up, not even have any dreams of her own, and just live for a man. And that's so fucking disgusting. And I'm so upset for that little girl. I don't think I've hated a person on earth more than I hate that man.
Shut this bitch up. Okay. These feminists are insane. Like I have no words. I have no fucking words. Okay, Jamie, let's listen to what he actually said. Okay, play the first clip I sent you from Harrison, please.
On its way. Sorry, I was having too much banner fun. Here we go.
For the ladies present today, congratulations on an amazing accomplishment. You should be proud of all that you have achieved to this point in your young lives. I want to speak directly to you briefly because I think it is you, the women, who have had the most diabolical lies told to you. How many of you are sitting here now about to cross this stage and are thinking about all the promotions and titles you are going to get in your career? Some of you may go on to lead successful careers in the world, but I would venture to guess that the majority of you are most excited about your marriage and the children you will bring into this world.
Okay, Jamie, play the next one too. I did chop off a little bit of what he said because it was too long. But
yeah. Hold on. Whoops. Okay, I want to stop playing with the banners. They're distracting me.
Jamie's having too much fun with these banners.
So
Breaking
weird.
news. There are only 2 genders, everyone.
Ah.
What'd you do?
Beautiful wife Isabel would be the first to say that her life truly started when she began living her vocation as a wife and as a mother. I'm on this stage today and able to be the man I am because I have a wife who leans into her vocation. I embrace one of the most important titles of all, homemaker.
Nobody booed him. Everybody claps. The man got a standing ovation at the end of his fucking speech. I even saw one bitch complain, how did nobody boo him? How did nobody get up and walk out? How did this man get a standing ovation? I don't understand. What is wrong with the world? Okay. Some key points here I'd like to mention. I'm really mad at these feminists, okay? Number 1, like some key points of what this man says, okay? Number 1, congrats on getting a degree. That's a huge accomplishment. And many of you will go on to have very successful careers, etc. He did say that, correct?
Mm-hmm.
He sure did. Number 2, in the extremely circumstantial personal experience of my life, my wife's best part of her life has been being a wife and mother. But in no way is this man telling you bitches that's the only way or that's the only thing women are ever allowed to achieve. Like her joy in being a wife and a mother is what propels him to be a husband and a father first. And those are the most important things in his life, not football or whatever else. And she loves having one of, not the, one of the most important job titles in the world, homemaker.
Yeah.
Thoughts, Tammy? Now that you've heard it, tell me some thoughts.
Yeah, I don't see what the big deal is. I can tell you, having not heard it until now, but I saw some of the hype around it, like just kind of scrolling through things earlier. The media is pushing that he was booed, that people started yelling. Like I heard all sorts of things about this. Actually, on my way home today, I was listening to the radio, and this is just like my local radio, and they were saying on my local radio, oh yeah, like he got booed and it was very, like it was a misogynistic speech and la 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 la. And I was thinking like, oh, it must have been pretty bad then. And then to hear that now, I'm like, what?
Yeah, no, he was not booed. Like he wasn't.
But so this is also sorry, I'm laughing at Jamie's banner. La la la. This is a really good example too of how the media pushes a narrative.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So having not heard any of that, if I was stupid and believed anything that the mainstream media said, I would have just gone with exactly what I heard and then not looked into it and just regurgitated it probably to somebody else at work tomorrow and been like, yeah, I heard that guy made that awful speech and la, 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 la. You can put it back up if you want, Jamie. And then and would have never even listened to it, but just regurgitated what the media said. So this is exactly how this shit happens.
Mm-hmm.
People just hear it, and critical thinking skills no longer exist for the vast majority of people because they're idiots. And this is how this stuff is like the lies and stuff are perpetuated. It's gross, actually, because he said nothing wrong.
Yeah, but even the women, like the modern feminists that heard this speech in its entirety, like that movement has lied so much to women that these bitches can actually listen to that speech in which this man said nothing wrong and genuinely feel so fucking defensive and angry. Like they actually think that this evil, conservative, Christian white man is trying to tell you that you're not allowed to have a job, which is not at all what the fucking man said.
Right, but it's that pushing of the and I the more I look at the feminist movement, especially modern day, the more I'm like, it's just part of like a depopulation agenda. Because men for the future, the younger men right now, I'm sorry, but you guys are screwed. If these are the girls that you're dealing with, I'm so sorry for you, because you are for sure screwed. There's going to be no chill. Actually, you know what? It's probably better that these girls don't procreate. It's embarrassing. And as a woman, when I like watching those two TikToks, I wouldn't even care if his speech was what they said it was. Just watching those two girls was embarrassing.
Yes.
Conduct yourself in a better manner. What is wrong with you?
I know. It's fucking ridiculous. I have one message I want to give to these fucking bitches. Okay, ladies, being a loving wife and mom and having a career are not mutually exclusive things. That's basically what he said. You bitches may go on to have all the success, but your career, your paycheck will never, and let me say this clear for the fucking morons in the back, okay? Are you listening? Will never love you back. Never. The most important thing in these women's lives, in all our lives, should be committed relationships and bringing new life into the world. If that is what these people's, like, what your vocation is, the things that love you back, for fuck's sakes, like, why the fuck is this so controversial? Like, fuck. And how do you hear that speech and think your daughter isn't allowed to have any rights? They have gone to the lengths. There's a petition started to have this man fired.
Yes, I heard that. I did hear that.
Well, I heard that the owner's wife for the Chiefs actually has put out a statement, and she thinks that basically standing up for your own wife and her capacity as a mother is not bigoted. So that was basically, her statement in a nutshell. So yeah, I think he'll be fine.
Yeah, he will be.
I want to shake these young girls that are, I don't even think that they realize what they are getting dragged into, but I want to shake them and be like, I was you. Like when I was in my 20s, my early 20s, I was all about getting the best job, climbing the corporate ladder, doing all the things. And now I hate it. I hate it. And I don't regret any of my choices in my life because it's made me who I am today. So I just want to be clear about that. But if I could have a do-over, I would not have succumbed to all of that bullshit, being like the girl boss and whatever other bullshit they sold me and a lot of other people on, because it's wrong. It is not fulfilling. And when you are on call 24/7 for a corporation and you spend your life making other people rich instead of having gone the family route, it is not fulfilling. I promise you, it's not. And all of the money doesn't make it better. That is all.
That is all. Jamie, you got some thoughts over there?
Sure do.
It's crazy bitches. Sure do.
Right, so crazy bitches. We're kind of like back to the feminist thing of all this and how eventually it gets compared to guys versus girls and whatnot. So they have choices. So the way this guy presented what he presented was like, mad props to the trad wife. Cool. But he didn't knock the women out there focusing on their careers and stuff, right? He kind of just focused on what's going on in his life. Well, then me as a dude, like I don't have a choice really. Like as a female, it's like, okay, you want to be a trad wife? Cool. Stay at home mother? Cool. No problem. You want to be devoted to your profession, okay, cool, also no problem. For me, imagine if I was like dating a girl and then I told her, babe, my aspirations are to be a stay-at-home father. Right?
Like, what?
Right. For me, it's fucking get out there and get the fucking work and provide. So I don't know, just be grateful you have the option, you know? That's all
Yeah,
I gotta say.
I'm sure there's some corporate women out there that probably would want you to be the stay-at-home dad.
Yeah, maybe. But yeah, just be grateful the option's there. More often than not.
I agree. Well, that's my rant about Harrison. I'm very disappointed in these women. Very disappointed. You guys are embarrassing. That is all.
Can I add something to that?
You sure can.
I just think that you're right. It is embarrassing that all or nothing sort of commentary by the feminist side it's a real problem. You can see how they're not listening to what's actually being said. And like I've said before, critical thinking is being replaced by hypocritical thinking. And so we're having two separate, completely different conversations here. If they can't actually break down what's being said and understand the words that are coming out of his mouth, like society's in trouble because they're not hearing what he's saying. And that's a serious problem.
And that one chick, sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, I was going to say in that one chick that I heard where she basically is saying what you're saying, like society's in trouble because nobody in the room heard it the way she heard it. And nobody in the room got up and walked out and nobody in the room booed. So in her mind, society's in trouble because nobody heard it that way.
Right.
And I'm like, really?
I think it's really gross that women who decide to stay at home and be moms are so slighted that they're almost like the bottom of the barrel. I think that's such a horrible sort of imagery that's come out of feminism, and it's terrible. It needs to stop. And I think the problem is, of course, the media makes it worse, and it's something that I've been noticing over, since I've started paying attention, 2020 and onward, that basically primary sources are cut off and then an interpretation by the media is substituted in its stead. And so they fill in what the actual person was saying. They cut off the clip and then they say something like breaking, so-and-so said bigoted remark or whatever, right? So they don't let you actually hear the whole thing. They cut them off and then they just splice in whatever they want to, whatever their commentary is on what they were saying.
Of course, they can't have us thinking for ourselves.
Yeah,
that would be crazy.
No, we're not allowed to think for ourselves.
It's Project Mockingbird.
Mm-hmm. Oh shit! So what other crazy shit happened this week?
The shadow banning on X is real.
Oh, yeah, it's real bad. Even my husband, he's like, I don't see any of your posts anymore. Nothing.
No, and it's happening across the board to everybody. It's wild.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Yeah. And even posts that I see are from 2 days out. I don't see anything new.
Yeah, that's the same with me.
Mm-hmm.
And I think today it was a little bit better.
The day I wasn't on.
I wasn't really on much today either, but like I was this morning, but that was pretty much it. But I'm just actually looking right now to see like what the notifications look like. Just kidding. The most recent one I have is 2 hours ago. That's wild.
Wow.
Yeah,
and that's on my For You.
Hours.
Yeah. That was on my For You, and then on my following, the top one is from 5 hours ago, then 1 hour ago, then 10 seconds ago, and then 4 hours ago. 1 day ago. Yeah, it's wild.
Jamie, you seeing that problem too?
My account's not big enough to encounter that problem, but I think they're warming up for the U.S. elections.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I think you're right.
Because same shit happened in 2020, but 2020 was plus COVID or whatever. But the elections are just going to be enough reason again to roll out the shadow ban feature, and they're probably starting to test it out now.
Yep.
That's
The
a
old,
good point.
good old freedom of speech, not freedom of reach. Good old Linda Yaccarino, the WEF puppet that is the one responsible for kind of running X.
Well, you want to know what's crazy? So I was testing this out this morning because I wanted to see what would happen if I said like good things about Justin Trudeau. So I know it was hard to write. It was hard to write. So my very first post this morning was
I'm scared.
Justin. I'm going to throw up in my mouth saying this. Justin Trudeau is the best prime minister ever.
That's all you wrote?
Yeah. Yeah, because anybody that knows me, like the comments were pretty good. I got like blink twice if you've been taken hostage. So that one got 27.8 thousand impressions.
Oh, wow.
And then
come on.
Yep. And then I did another one later in the day that was every morning I wake up and say 3 Hail Trudeaus to show my gratitude for his regime and my love for communism. That one got 5,000. So I was trying to see if I worked in the word communism, how it kind of reads things, right?
You should
But
do
communism's a good thing. Right?
You should do like the same post. You know how you said like, oh, Justin Trudeau is the best prime minister ever. Then do like the same thing, but just change the word best to worst.
Oh, yeah.
And then see how those.
And then I'll get shadow banned all over again. Because I think I actually got myself out of it a little bit.
It's because you said something nice about Trudeau.
I'm not even joking. Because honestly, today was the first day in like 3 days where like 2 people weren't seeing my post.
I'm gonna do this right now. I'm gonna post right now. I'm gonna say, what should I say?
Are you going for bad or good?
No, I want to say something good. See if my shadow ban lifts.
You have to do it a few times. I used to do this back in the OG days.
Did you tag Justin Trudeau too, or you just wrote his name?
Nope. I just wrote his name. His name was trending. I was like, I'm gonna just see how it goes.
Trudeau is amazing. That's all I'm writing. That's it. I gotta keep it. I can't bring myself to say too much. I can't.
We should get everybody to do this because it will fuck the algorithms. And I think that's hilarious.
Like, what are these bitches saying?
Yeah.
What happened?
But then somebody else brought up to me that maybe there's something going on because have you guys seen this thing of, I think this is glorious, by the way. But this thing with all of the people blocking the celebrities. Have you seen this? Heard this?
Hold on. Jamie, thanks for liking my post. I appreciate it. Thanks. Yeah, that's better. Sorry, Tammy, say that again.
So there's a thing right now with blocking celebrities. And I don't know how it started, but somebody brought up to me on Friday. It was Hayden actually said, maybe the shadow banning has to do with the algorithms getting all messed up because people are doing that block the celebrities thing. And I didn't know what he was talking about. And then I perused because he said it was on TikTok. So I went to go look and I perused it and all these people are doing these videos. I'm trying to find one now, but I can't seem to find one where they basically play like the Mockingjay song that she sings from the Hunger Games movie.
Okay.
And then they put up this thing that says like, why don't we just all block the celebrities, watch them freak out and go on with our lives? Like Hollywood is going down.
Oh, wow.
And I am loving it. But I can't find.
I am in for this.
Yes.
I can't find one of the like I was
Jamie.
Just searching.
Jamie, get on it. Find one. Put the joints down.
And it's on Instagram Reels as well, because I saw it. So it's called the social media blockout.
Oh, did Jamie find it? Did you find it? Did you find it? Celebrity
Stop
block list.
recording.
Oh, there's a list.
Yeah, so basically people are blocking celebrities en masse. Like, it's actually crazy.
Wow.
Oh, I'm loving this.
Right?
But this is why we're shadow banned?
Well, so this is what he's thinking. He's like, well, if it's messing with the algorithms, because so when you block people, I've actually stopped blocking people. Because if you block people, it actually affects your we'll say social media credit score, if you will.
Oh, wow. There we go.
Yeah. So
favorite.
if you block, that's what it does. So he was thinking, well, if this blocking thing has transferred over to Twitter and people are blocking the celebrities, like they are on Instagram and TikTok and all that stuff, and mass unfollowing, it will mess with the algorithms. And it's not necessarily shadow banning you. It's just everything so messed up that you kind of get taken up with it.
Oh, interesting. You know, Jamie put up a list of all the celebrities that people are blocking, and I'm such a boomer. I knew like 2.
Oh, shit.
I'm still trying to see if I can find one of the ones.
I'm on Instagram now seeing if I can find one. But I didn't want to just start playing it in the background. If it
I'm in for that. I think that's a great idea.
I am so in.
Block. I'm going to mute
Except
myself for a second.
Someone's going to have to tell me who to block because I don't know celebrities.
I'm looking like just through the reels right now to even see if I can find one. Oh, okay. So it had something to do with this let them eat cake thing.
Hold on. I just found a video. It's not like it's just some guy explaining about the block thing. I didn't listen to the whole thing. But he actually said, like, someone like Kim Kardashian, for example, she has already lost 3 million followers.
Holy crap.
This pleases me.
Yeah.
This pleases me in a way that I can't describe. Because I hate Hollywood. Jamie, I'm sending you the link of this video.
Oh, you found one. Nice.
10-4.
Kind of. It's an Instagram reel. It's not exactly what I was talking about, but it shows all of these celebrities getting blocked, and I like it. Oh, it's called Blockout 2024. Block celebrities and companies that don't speak up for things that matter. Say no to this dystopian era. I'm into this.
Yes.
I love it.
Jamie, I'm sending you this one too. Here we go.
I love the Blockbuster.
Oh, and it's the Blockbuster.
A-list celebrities are losing hundreds of followers and counting, with the Blockout 2024 movement gaining steam on social media. A growing group of TikTokers have started collectively blocking celebrities and influencers. The movement's targets are now expanding to include pro-Israel brands and news outlets, believed to be whitewashing Tel Aviv's crimes in the besieged on.
Who else was dancing the whole time?
I was getting ready for the part that goes, to get it, it's got to have it. I was waiting for that part.
So when you guys, do you guys understand how this would affect the celebrities and why this is such a powerful thing? Yeah, no?
Yeah. But you're going to tell us anyways.
Do you actually know why the blocking thing is so crazy?
Not really.
I think I have an idea.
I mean, I have a general idea, but
so if you get
why don't
blocked,
you share with us?
If you get blocked, and Ash, this is this is on the Alex Finn guy's page too. Like, he talks about it. So if you get blocked, it messes up your reach. one block here or there isn't a huge deal. But if you're getting blocked by millions of people and unfollowed en masse, your reach will be fucked. They're basically silencing Hollywood. And I honestly don't know how this started. And quite frankly, I don't care. I just like to see the celebrities go down.
I was just going to say, who is the fucking genius that started this?
Yeah.
Because I want to buy him a beer.
What is this one? Is this the other one I sent you?
The other one.
Yeah, go nuts.
Will I be dancing again?
And I went ahead and added some Bollywood stars to this because Bollywood is just as big a problem as Hollywood is. And India doesn't have TikTok, so make sure you're blocking your favorite Bollywood stars as well. They don't speak up about anything that's going on, and they are just as rich. Don't forget to add companies and brands to this block list as well. And if you don't know what this blocking does, it cuts off their revenue. And that's literally all they care about is their revenue. They don't care about you. They never have. They never will. All they care about is their bottom dollar and how much money they can make off of you.
This is awesome.
So make sure you're blocking your McDonald's and Coca-Cola's, Walmart's, Targets. Everybody that's a part of this woke agenda can go also. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy blocking people as much as I did. I never followed them in the first place, so it was awesome. But I just went on TikTok and looked for lists of blocking people and just followed along. Okay, bye.
It's amazing.
That was so fucking awesome. This is so
and
awesome.
she's absolutely right. It does. It cuts off their revenue. I know. It feels so good.
I'm going to go on a blocking spree tonight, motherfuckers.
I'm glad there are lists because I'll need them.
Yeah, like I don't follow any celebrities because I don't like celebrities and never really have. But I'm into this. I'm really into it. Hollywood needs to go down.
Yeah.
I
In
agree.
flames.
I agree.
Yeah, and I think we're finally seeing the beginning of that. Like, I think people now are starting to really look at it and go, like, this is bullshit. I can't. Yeah. I think my issue with Hollywood too, and has been like since I was a kid, is I don't understand the worshiping of another person. Like, I see these people at and I actually know some of these people, which is also embarrassing. But these people that go to Taylor Swift concerts and they're like crying.
Oh my God.
And losing their shit over a celebrity. And I'm like, who cares? Like, I don't actually know what, and whatever. Like, if you like Taylor Swift's music, okay, fine. But like, what is so great about her? I don't think that she's all that great of a singer. Like, she can sing, okay, but like, she's not that great. And I don't find her to be all that pretty. And I don't find her to be all that inspiring. So what is the allure? I would like somebody to tell me.
Who the hell knows? Because I don't know.
When I was a youngin', I loved New Kids on the Block. And I had their posters all over my walls. And so
I did too.
I went to
back
like
in the day.
three of their concerts, and all we did was stand up and scream the whole time. That's it. You couldn't like. And I remember the third concert I went to, and we were doing that, and I remember just stopping screaming and sitting down and being like, I'm not even listening to the music.
Yeah,
like why is this what we're doing? Like, we're not. I remember thinking, like, this doesn't even make sense. Like, we're here. My parents paid money for those tickets, and I'm not even listening to them sing. I'm just screaming. So the programming stopped working.
Right. I will say that's like the one time in my life I remember liking celebrities was about that time when New Kids on the Block was out. And I, even then, I wasn't into them as much as some people. I didn't have the posters all over my wall or anything like that, but I did listen to their music, and I was, you know, I was dancing around in my basement in my playroom listening to it. But I think that was probably the last time that I like super adored a celebrity, if you will.
So I was a big Backstreet Boys fan.
Oh my gosh.
I was not.
Yeah, I know.
I also was not.
I was. It's my My guilty pleasure from back in the day. Anyways, I think I went to one concert. I didn't scream the whole time. I sang along, Ashley.
Right? Like a reasonable person.
Yes. Like a reasonable person. Don't judge me because I like the Backstreet Boys. What the fuck? Fucker.
Well, I think the New Kids on the Block, just that was my phase, and then I was growing out of it by the time Backstreet Boys came out, and NSYNC and all that.
Are you dating yourself again, Ash? Is that what's happening right now?
I sure am.
Sure
Just
am.
Just a boomer over here.
It's funny because she's really not a boomer, guys. So don't think she's a boomer.
The Beatles were awesome.
She's an old. She's an old
like
soul. She's an old soul.
I actually I love the Beatles and Elvis, but I'm not from that time period.
So whenever I go to karaoke, my go-to song happens to be a Beatles song.
Yeah.
Tell me why.
Well, that's the Backstreet Boys, not Beatles. What the fuck?
I know, but now I've got it in my head, so I felt like I needed to sing it.
Tell me why. Come on, Ash. You're next.
No.
Oh, Jamie's back. Jamie.
This is what happens. Ain't nothing but a heartbreak on the
Good job, on the banner. I like it.
Can I share something I thought of on my pondering cigarette that I just had?
Yeah.
Okay,
Sure.
so that band Hollywood thing, the two videos that we listened to, like it seemed like different walks of life are coming together and like joining forces to do this. Like one person was mentioning calling out Hollywood for not saying anything about what's going on in Gaza. The other person was like, fuck this woke agenda, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then like here we are agreeing with it too, like possibly another different walk of life too. So if you remember what was happening in 2023, if you remember what was happening in 2023, especially in Canada, we had people of all different walks of life, pretty much except for the far left, all joined forces for people stop interfering with the kids.
And then
October 7th happened.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then just split everybody up all over again.
What are you saying, young Jamie?
Really
are you saying there's going to be another?
I don't know.
Yes.
I don't know if it's necessary for something like this, but it might be. I don't know.
It depends how big it gets and how far it goes. But yes. Sorry,
I just hope all the Hollywood celebrities lose all their fucking money.
But the funny thing is, like, it is kind of the Hollywood celebrities that are running the show a little bit for a lot of the masses. So if people are waking up enough to block them, then this is very interesting to me because, I mean, they're the ones who were pushing the shots and a lot of people got them because it's like, freaking all the celebrities got them, so I'm going to too. And so it's an interesting thing to think about how, and I'm going to vote for Biden because so and so did. Insert celebrity here that I don't know. And so it's an interesting thing to think about. If people actually wake up to that, it could be one of the most powerful movements we've seen in a long time.
And then more bombs will come.
And then
more bombs.
Well, you know what? It could be too, because Hollywood and movies and basically the entertainment industry as a whole is how they reach all of us. And how they program the masses. And a really good example, I feel like I'm picking on Taylor Swift, but I really don't give a fuck. A really good example of that is if you've ever seen the video by Taylor Swift for I don't even know the name of the song because I don't know her stuff, but it's the You Need to Calm Down. Jamie, maybe you can find it.
God, we're going to listen to Taylor Swift now.
Well, okay, no. So this is important, especially because now we have the ability to do this video, right? So if anybody hasn't seen this video,
I have not.
Just watching it so then we should watch it. It's 3 minutes and 31 seconds long, but I'm telling you, it's I think we should. It's very eye-opening as to how they program us. Just watch and then we'll talk about it.
All right. Let's do it.
anyways, do you
We
guys
could
see
just
what I'm
keep muting
talking
it
about?
every now and then. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And even the fact that, okay, so typically trailer parks are considered like let's say white trash, right? And now they're even say like coming for the trailer parks. Like nothing
Yep.
is safe. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. And
Unbelievable.
notice the people. So, and as you get more into the video, we didn't see too much of it, but as you get more into that video, there's more and more people that gather around to like fight against what she's saying and all of like the wokeness in the video. And every single person like is missing teeth and looks like
oh wow,
Like
like a hillbilly,
like white trash.
Like
yes,
right.
hillbilly,
like
white
a typical,
white trash. So they're
allowed to generalize.
Right.
Yeah, they're allowed to label and generalize one side.
Right. And I don't look like that, and I don't agree with it. And I've seen all three of you, and you guys don't look like that. So I'm not sure where they're getting that, but you see, so how many millions of people love her and watch those videos, and then that's what we get equated to because we don't agree with their woke bullshit.
You want to know another reason why everybody was so mad at Harrison? He took a stab at her in his speech.
Oh,
that is amazing.
I
what
can't
did
remember.
He say about her?
Oh, I'd have to look it up. I can't remember exactly what he said, but he mentions, he goes, and as my teammate's girlfriend says, and then he quotes some line from one of her songs, and then people started snickering, like in the audience, like
this pleases me.
But I can't remember what it was he said. And then I saw some article where people were like, he pissed off the Taylor Swift fans.
I don't give a fuck about Taylor Swift's fans. Come and get me. Come and get me. Like,
you know what's awesome? Oh, I think you know this because you met my kids, Tammy, when we went for lunch.
Yes.
My daughter hates Taylor Swift.
Yeah, we were fist bumping over that one.
Yeah, hey, she's definitely not a Swiftie.
Jamie, I sent you just to the group chat. I sent you a picture of all of the LGBTQ Alphabet Police holidays that we now have. I wonder if you can pull that up.
Yeah, let's talk about
because
those crazy holidays.
They're called like marginalized people, right? But
like how long is a romantic spectrum awareness week? What is that?
I want to know what Harvey Milk Day is. What the fuck is that? Because that's next week, everybody.
Oh,
can we read through this list of holiday? Like, because I think it's important to note how long this truly is.
Yeah. Yeah. So February 19th to 25th, we have a Romantic Spectrum Awareness Week. March 21st to 25th, LGBTQIA plus Health Awareness Week. March 31st, Transgender Day of Visibility. April 6th, International Asexuality Day for all you non-fuckers out there. April 13th, International Day of Pink, Day Opposing Homophobia. April 14th, Day of Silence. April
it's my favorite day.
Lesbian Visibility Day. May 17th, International Day Against Homophobia, Biphobia, and Transphobia. May 19th, Agender Pride Day. May 22nd.
But didn't they already have International Day Against Homophobia on April 13th, International Day of Pink, Day Opposing Homophobia?
Yeah, but it's not biphobia and transphobia.
Yeah, don't ask questions.
Homophobe.
Oh,
sorry.
Then we have May 22nd, Harvey Milk Day. Whatever that is. May 25th, Pansexual and Pan Romantic Awareness Day. Entire month of June, Pride Month. June 23rd, Stonewall Day. June 28th, International LGBTQ plus Day. July 14th, International Non-Binary People Day. July 16th, International Drag Day. September 16th to 23rd, Bisexual Awareness Week. September 23rd, Celebrate Bisexuality Day. Entire month of October, LGBT History Month. October 8th, International Lesbian Day. October 11th,
had
National
a
Coming
lesbian
Out Day. October 17th to 24th, Gender Fluid Visibility Week. October 19th, International Pronoun Day. October 19th, Spirit Day, support for LGBTQ plus youth. October 23rd to 29th, Asexual Awareness Week. October 26th, Intersex Awareness Day. Entire month of November, Trans Awareness Month. November 5th, Transparent Day. November 8th, Intersex Day of Remembrance. November 13th to 19th, Transgender Awareness Week, and November 20th, Transgender Day of Remembrance.
That's a lot.
Okay, so
there you have it, folks.
The November stuff pisses me off really a lot because people aren't even really supposed to put up Christmas decorations until after Remembrance Day, and these guys have 2 days prior to Remembrance Day. And I'm sorry, you're not that fucking special.
Yeah, you're not. You're not.
Get over yourself.
I put my decorations up before Remembrance Day, but
I don't actually care if people do, but I'm just making that point.
But I've also spoken to veterans who are like, yeah, put your decorations up. Like, how is your tree standing in the corner affect my life? Like, it doesn't. But all these other fucking days in November, what was this? November 8th, Intersex Day of Remembrance. Go fuck yourself with your remembrance shit in November.
Yeah, seriously. It's
honestly
insulting.
It is. And I do not care what grown-ass adults want to do with themselves. If you want to identify as a unicorn, you go right ahead.
I am a unicorn.
Yeah,
I know.
And
yes.
I feel the same way. You
do
go
not
ahead.
touch
You do
kids and just live peacefully like the rest of us. I don't want it shoved down my throat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That is all. But I truly don't care what a grown-ass adult chooses to do with themselves. I do not care. But why do you need, how many days is this total? The 19th to 25th? Oh my gosh.
It's too many to count.
Yeah,
it's too many
to count. And by the way, that was posted by White Wabbit Warrior. So I just give him a little hat tip there. But yeah. So my hubby and I were actually just talking about, maybe just to be more inclusive, we should start renaming the holidays that we already have. And so we've come up with a bit of a list. Do you guys want to hear it?
I love your list.
Okay. So we're thinking, starting with this weekend, which is Victoria Day, we thought we could change it to Dictoria Day. And then next we'd have Canada Day. That would be probably Manada Gay. Then we have Civic Weekend. It could be Give Dick Weekend. Then, of course, you would have Non-Vaginal Labor Day. That's important. Then, of course, Cocktoberfest, Hard on Ween, Dicksmith, and then St. Patrick's Day. So I think I'm going to put out a petition to get them renamed.
Oh, man, that's funny.
I'm into it.
Victoria Day.
Okay. Can we complain about the school? Where was the school, Ashley? In the States somewhere? Or is this a Canadian? No, it's in the U.S. It's in the U.S. So there is this school that canceled Halloween. Not all families celebrate Halloween, even though it's a very popular holiday in the United States. But 1/3 of the U.S. population does not celebrate it. Respecting the decision of children and families at BVE to not celebrate Halloween and being aware of their decisions are essential for everyone to feel that they belong. So they cancel Halloween one fucking day in October, but then the same fucking school, welcome to the LGBT History Month, the entire month of October. You must participate in this bullshit. I'm sorry, what?
I would protest by dressing up like Dracula during that entire month and make it technically Halloween.
Dracula.
Dracula.
Ooh, yeah. Not my style. I'll stick to normal Dracula, but still.
Oh my God.
I was just roughly adding up all of those days, and they basically have an entire quarter of the year. An entire fucking quarter.
It's fucking ridiculous.
And
by the time you add up all of those days.
I think it's great. You do you. You seriously do you. But why does everything have to be celebrated? That's a mental illness if everything you do has to be celebrated.
Yes. Yes.
I'm going down
100%
for this,
agree.
but whatever.
You are definitely going down for this. Okay.
I don't
We're
really
all
care. Like somebody needs to
lists.
tell them that they're not special. You're not.
Like, can't
I'm
we
not
just have
either.
sorry.
No, that's okay. I'm just saying, like, you're not special, but neither are the rest of us.
Exactly.
We're all the same. So how about everybody just does what they want to do, stay the fuck away from the children, don't shove your shit down other people's throats, and let's call it a day.
Yes.
Maybe
Seems
we
easy.
need to have Narcissist Awareness Month.
Yes. Yes.
Where's our bigoted month? Fuck. My husband said, he's like, can we hijack the month of June and turn it into something else? I'm like, let's do it.
And that, that does tie back to this idea that you're not allowed to celebrate homemakers. Like, that's wrong.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Fuck's sakes. And then let's talk about how not inclusive these people are. Did you guys hear about what they are doing in Alberta? So basically the TRAs, crazy TRAs, have released an official statement. So I saw this on
What's a TRA?
A trans rights activist. Jack, I'm trying to pull up if somebody can remind me of what Jack's handle is.
Jack Dan
something, yeah. So he's the one. I saw this on his page. But basically, they've released this statement that I'm not going to read the whole thing because it pisses me off. But after careful consideration in consultation with our communities, we, the undersigned organizations and associations, have taken the significant step to not allow the participation of the United Conservative Party in our 2024 Pride celebrations. They're basically excluding any gay person from all their Pride events for the month of June.
Yeah, because the gay conservatives are the ones that are speaking out against, and Jack is one of them, speaking out against all of their woke bullshit and the indoctrination of the kids and all of that stuff. So they don't want any dissenting voices.
And
how
it's
inclusive
at
of
Jack
them.
Dan. Sorry, at Jack Dan 110. He's such a lovely man.
Yeah, I love him.
Yeah.
But yeah, but aren't they all about inclusivity and blah blah blah? You're not being very inclusive.
Yeah. I made a tweet the other day, and I said it was something about like biphobia, something about biphobia. I'm like, who the hell hates bi people? They love everybody.
Oh shit.
You guys, I know this is entirely off topic.
Nothing's off
but
topic.
I've got to tell you, I just received a message from somebody.
And
Is it
who I'm hoping it is?
Oh, is it who? Yeah. Who is it?
You know how I've been on this Robert Pickton rabbit hole?
Oh.
2 days ago, he was savagely attacked in prison.
Oh.
No.
Oh, no.
And is on the brink of death.
What?
Oh, that's not what I was expecting.
Wait, who told you this? Are we allowed to know? Or are we going to be in danger if you tell us?
No, it was just a random follower messaged me and told me it's not somebody that we regularly interact with, but the Vancouver Sun has reported today. BC serial killer Robert Pickton savagely attacked in prison, clinging to life. Pickton was speared in the head with a broken broom handle. Source told Post Media.
Wow.
Holy
so
shit.
That's a problem.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. You know what?
There it is.
We were literally just talking the other day about whether or not, I think it was Wiretap who said, is he suicidal because someone should do a wellness check on him type thing.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
This is wild.
Wow.
I knew it.
So I guess those stories aren't coming out.
Nope.
Well, I have questions, but I'll ask it off air.
Well, there's a whole episode coming up.
I
on
was
this
gonna
for
say,
sure.
yeah. We got to get our ducks in a row, and then we'll talk about it.
I've got guests coming up my next 3, and then after those, I plan on doing the Picton episodes. So probably like beginning of August-ish.
Alrighty.
But definitely there's an episode coming, and even more so now because wow.
Hopefully he's still alive when we do that.
You know what I love too, Tammy, is that I've noticed a lot of people are coming after you for basically saying that you're supporting this guy and standing up for him. It's like, no, you're not saying
no,
he's
not at
a
all.
dude. Like, you're just saying that there are other people involved. Like,
exactly.
Yeah, it's a I don't think he by any stretch was a good person, not in the slightest. He was a weirdo. But I believe that there is far more to the story, and the more I dig into it and the more I connect things, the more I find it was attached to much bigger I'm just going to say crime ring because there's so much involved, but for everybody listening,
serial killer sympathizer.
For everyone listening, Jamie just put a banner on the screen saying clarification, Tammy is not a serial killer sympathizer. No, it's a very, very deep, dark web of things. And he by no means was a good person. I do not sympathize with him, but I do believe that there was many other people acting on this, and he was their fall guy. I do believe that. And if you looked into it as heavily as I have, you would also believe that. And by the time we're done that episode, I'm confident everybody will be like, yep. And honestly, the only people that have been attacking me on it are people that they don't even follow me. And I think it's like one of those things, if you like write a tweet about Trudeau and then the bots come to get you.
Yeah.
I've noticed it's been similar to that, where like random people will just come out of the woodwork and be like, oh, you love Robert Picton. And I'm like, you haven't even been following any of what I've been putting out.
Yeah. The bots are painting you with a certain brush to make you look, to discredit you and to make you look like you sympathize with serial killers.
Yeah. Which I absolutely don't. Like I said, I believe he was the fall guy, and there was many more that needed to go down with him. There's too much that it's not coincidence, all the things that were going on at that time. And Ash, I believe it has a lot to do with those schools we looked into.
Yep, me too.
Mm-hmm. Probably.
Yeah. It's kind of crazy how the spheres keep kind of expanding and then you can kind of start connecting other things to it as well. And it's like well, let's just say it's pretty big.
And speaking of people that, sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead. That's enough.
I was going to say, because since Tammy brought up Picton being attacked, and it's like, speaking of people being attacked for either, knowing information or maybe being against certain information or certain ideas, that prime minister, where is he from again?
Slovakia. Robert Fico or Fico. I don't know how to say it, but
yeah, he was shot this past week, right? Because he is a far right, apparently.
He's recovering from critical injuries, so we don't know. Oh no, actually, Jamie, did you just say that he's in stable condition now?
Not stable was the wrong word, but he's not critical anymore.
Okay, right. That's something. Well, the interesting thing about that prime minister is he is one of the ones who has been standing up against the WHO pandemic, which is now called an agreement, or what's the other word they use? It's another A word. It's not a treaty anymore. It's been replaced with the word accord, because by replacing it with the word accord, the vote doesn't need to be approved by the U.S. Senate or other houses of governmental legislation around the world.
Oh, of course.
Can you believe that? So, of course, this prime minister has been speaking up against that, and now he's in critical condition. And he's also been pretty vocal about the just the war between Ukraine and Russia, and not wanting to fund Ukraine anymore because they're not even a part of NATO.
Huh.
They just kill whoever they want to suit their agenda.
That's it. They're nothing but serial killers.
Well, even the article on Picton says Picton recently told other inmates that he was writing a book blaming the murders of women for which he was convicted on someone else.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Like, this is what they do. And it's baffling to me how people don't see it. Doesn't matter if it's Picton or this dude. Like, they just kill whoever they want because it's one big child trafficking, control the world bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
And
when somebody falls out of line, it's easier to just kill them.
Yeah. Listen to this. That prime minister from Slovakia, he said, even if we receive 1,000 requests from Ukraine, this state is not a member of NATO, and I am sending a very clear signal to all of Slovakia. No matter what we are asked for, a Slovak soldier will not set foot across the Slovak-Ukrainian border. I repeat once again, it will not cross. So, I mean, those are some pretty bold words.
Mm-hmm.
And I was actually looking into it a little bit, and there's been a lot of world leaders who have been assassinated since 2020.
Who?
Oh, gosh. Okay, so the problem. Okay, so these are really hard names to pronounce. So I apologize.
Just say where they're from.
You know what? That's a good idea. So actually, Iran's president actually just died in a helicopter crash this week. And I'm just gonna say I have no idea what's going on with any of these. I don't know the politics behind here. I'm just going to tell you which ones have died. I don't have any background for it, but don't read in too much to this, but also read into it because we know what's going on here. Okay, yeah, exactly. So the president of Haiti was assassinated July of 2021. The president of Tanzania.
Pause. So I was waiting until you said that guy's name.
Which one, Haiti or Tanzania?
No, Tanzania. Can I show you why?
Yeah.
Tulichukua sample za mbuzi, tukachukua sample za kondoo, tukachukua sample za papai, tukachukua sample za oili ya gari na sample za vitu vingine mbalimbali, tukavipeleka pale kwenye maabara. Tukasema majina. Sample ya oili kwa mfano iliyotoka kwa gari tulilipa jina ya Jabiri Hamza mwenye miaka 30. Male. Ile ilileta negative. Tulipopeleka sample ya fenesi ambalo tuliipa jina la Sara Samuel miaka 45, female. Matokeo yake yalikuwa unconclusive. Tulipopeleka sample ya papai tukaipa jina Elizabeth Anne miaka 26, female. Papai lile lilikuwa positive kwamba lina corona.
So a test came back positive for corona.
Yeah, and that video goes on. There was like a bunch of other things, like Coca-Cola tested positive for corona, and yeah, there you go.
Wow. Yeah. So there you go. He's dead.
What happened? How did he die? When?
He died March 21st. Or sorry, March 2021. I don't know how he died. I don't.
Nice and early into COVID.
Yeah.
Wow.
The president of the Ivory Coast died March 2021. The president of Burundi died June 2020. The prime minister of Swaziland died December 2020. And the president of Madagascar, there was an attempted assassination on his life. And one of the similarities between all of them was that they were against and forbid the COVID jabs.
Look at that.
Yeah, look at that.
I want off this planet.
Yep.
Yeah, and just so everyone knows, like so May 27th to June 1st, they are voting on whether or not we're going to be adopting this WHO pandemic. What is it now? Not a treaty. What's the word? An accord.
Accord.
Which basically will give them unelected officials the right to determine for us how we react in different emergency situations. It's not just about health emergencies either. It could be, let's say, a climate emergency or what have you. And they're going to have all of the power.
Climate lockdown coming in hot.
Yeah. Literally.
We're so fucked. We are
coming in boiling.
coming in boiling.
So
screwed, guys. Okay, we need to do that CE5 protocol and get us the fuck out of here. We need to perfect that shit. We need to
we do. I'm in.
Congregate together, send our location.
I'm getting like really good at it. I just need to really perfect steps 1 through 11.
Maybe take one
once
step at
I
a
do
time.
that, I'm good.
Perfect step number 1. That might take a few weeks, and then move on to step number 2. We'll be out of here in 3 years. They'll finally come get us.
This is just what a shit show.
What a shit show.
Seriously.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you guys ever... I'm not saying I do. That's not why I'm asking.
Sure.
But
sure.
Do you guys ever... Do you guys ever miss when you weren't awake to everything?
Sometimes.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Except,
Jamie?
I mean...
Do I miss it? A little bit.
Yeah, I have my moments.
I miss the happiness, but I wouldn't trade anything for it.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't either.
Like, I'm
I wouldn't
happier
go
to,
back.
Yeah. I'm happier to know what's going on, even though it's like I'm filled with dread most of the time from waking to sleeping.
Literally.
You know, even though I suffer all day long with panic attacks, I wake up in the night gasping for breath, trying to get out of my sleep paralysis because I'm terrified all the time.
Right? Fuck, man. In all honesty, like for myself, like the only thing that like keeps me going and not like feeling necessarily like that, I think specifically for me, is because I have 2 young kids and I do not want this world to be a fucking shitstorm for them. So that kind of makes me, you know, not feel so dreaded and whatever. But I do have my moments where I'm like, holy fuck. But yeah, it kind of keeps me on that path.
Well, look at that. We've come full circle.
Full
Back
circle.
To just, you know, the importance of being a mom and how it can
Important-
take you away from being filled with existential dread.
Exactly. Did you hear that, feminist? Did you fucking hear that shit? Well, on that note, I think this might be a good end.
Yeah.
Tammy.
Yes.
You're up next, my friend. What are we talking about next week?
Well, we have a special guest.
We do? Who is
We
it?
do. And
Is it a surprise?
well, no, because it's somebody that everybody already knows and loves.
What?
It is our young Jamie.
Young Jamie is our guest next week? What?
Yes.
Who's that?
It's you. Where's my butter? Okay, next week you don't have to turn the butter. You don't got to roll the joints. It's
Yes.
your day. It's your day. I will roll the joints that week.
Thank you. And you get to play with the banners too.
Yeah, I was going to say, someone's got to do the banners, though. Now they're too much fun.
They are.
Yeah, I don't know if I can handle that, but I can try.
It's just going to make us randomly burst out laughing through the episodes. I did like 6 times tonight because of the stupid banners.
So did I. So did I.
We're like 5-year-olds.
Let's roll with secret societies next week.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, so I know a little bit about them and had looked into them just over the years. And then when Jamie and I started kind of talking a little bit more about it, because he's super into it, I started learning a little bit more about it. And then Ash, you had mentioned, because you're really the inspiration for this episode, Ash.
Oh.
Yeah. Because you had said, I really don't know that much about them.
Because I'm a dum-dum.
This is perfect.
Well, neither do I. What the fuck?
Well, you're a beautiful dum-dum.
Yeah. I'll take it.
So I thought what better person to have on than our very own young Jamie to teach us all about how this kind of started. And I think a lot of people, when they hear Illuminati and stuff like that, I know I did for a really long time, think of like this weird magical, like woo-woo whatever. But if you actually watch young Jamie's videos on his Perception Correction channel, he actually goes like into depth on the history of it and how these people were just like regular people. And then he explains the origins and how it came to be what it is today. So I think it would be really good for other people to learn.
Awesome. I'm
Let's
into
do
it.
Jamie, do you want to add anything to that?
No, yeah, we'll that's pretty much it. Regular people that got a hold of a lot of money and kept concentrating power. But we'll get into it more next week.
Awesome.
Right. Fill me with more dread.
All right. And do any of you have any final thoughts on tonight's Gone Rogue fucking, what did you call it at the beginning of the show, Ash? Far right
gosh.
what?
Far right something. I forget.
It was good, whatever you said. I remember laughing at it.
Yeah, it was funny. But anyways.
Never mind. You ruined it.
I did
Far
ruin
right.
it.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
Far right free for all.
Yeah. Far right free for all. Any final thoughts on our far right free for all?
No, go woke, go broke, motherfuckers.
Down with Hollywood.
Down with Hollywood. We should get that.
The marginalized community needs more days to celebrate.
Oh, of course. Of course. And we are hijacking June. We just have to come up with a plan. But anyways.
And I am not a serial killer sympathizer.
And none of us are suicidal.
Also that.
Just throwing that out there.
If we end up with spears in our heads.
Okay, well now I'm not going to sleep tonight.
Thanks,
You're welcome
Ash.
for that little tidbit of dread.
Oh, fuck. You had to ruin it. All right, guys. It's been a blast being bigots with you as usual. Modern feminists, fuck right off and stop having meltdowns, please. Stay salty, everyone. We'll catch you next time.